Shaquille O'Neal was one of the most sought-after players in the summer of 2004. His relationship with the Los Angeles Lakers and Kobe Bryant had fallen apart. He was willing to go to a team who wanted him and had the proper pieces to win a championship. The Dallas Mavericks fit this profile, and none other than Shaq's now ex-wife Shaunie tried to nudge owner Mark Cuban to acquire the big man. The wives of NBA stars usually stay out of their husband's business, but Shaunie O'Neal is a different breed. So much so that she sent hints to Mavs owner Mark Cuban that Dallas is her preferred choice to live in. She knows that family plays a big factor in where a player takes his talents to. Right now, I'd love to go to Dallas. Love to go. Hint, hint. So Mark, if you're listening, Shaunie said per ESPN. Shaunie made the comments while giving a tour of their 18-bedroom Los Angeles mansion, which they put up for sale. Shaunie noted that they had outgrown the place and they were selling even if Shaq stayed in Los Angeles or not. Now it just seems more dramatic than it is, but whatever works. If this means business, then hey, we mean business, Shaunie added. This might be one of the earliest cases of tampering. Lucky for Shaunie, the deal didn't push through or the league would have investigated the matter. Besides, details revealed that while the Mavs loved to have Shaq, they weren't willing to break up their trio of Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, and Michael Finley. Among the three, Nowitzki was untouchable. There was no way they'd let their sharpshooting big man leave. I'd be hard-pressed to see us trading Dirk. Dirk is as close to untouchable as we'd get, Cuban said per Amarillo.com via Hoops Habit. It's one of those what-ifs in NBA history. Imagine if Dirk went to the Lakers to team up with Kobe Bryant. It certainly looks good on paper, but would it catapult the purple and gold to victory? The same goes for Shaquille O'Neal. Would the Mavericks properly utilize him the way Phil Jackson did? Adding Miami Heat to the equation, would they have still won the 2006 NBA championship with Dwayne Wade? It's an interesting thought. It shows how these player movements, especially if it involves superstars, could change the entire landscape of basketball history. While we're at it, here's one more what-if involving Shaq and Theo Ratliff. By middle of the 2000-2001 season, the 76ers were the best team in the league, but an injury would sideline their all-star center Ratliff. Knowing that momentum was on their side, the 76ers front office, then led by owner Pat Croce, had no choice but to trade the injured Ratliff. According to Ratliff, things would have turned out differently if he wasn't sidelined, remained in Philly, and played the Lakers in the NBA Finals. Ratliff isn't merely bragging and boasting. He shared his detailed plan on how to contain Shaq. While Ratliff is known for his defense, it isn't necessarily through this method that he intended to contain O'Neal. I had kind of figured out how to not to just play against Shaq, but realize my quickness and my athletic ability to put him in a position that he doesn't want to be in, especially when I'm bringing him up in that pick and roll. He knew he didn't want to have to guard that. That was big, Ratliff said. Ratliff certainly has an interesting strategy. It's impossible to outmuscle Shaq, so why go through the ends of the earth to do so? Besides, basketball isn't all about playing defense. The offense plays a crucial part too. Shaq's heft is both a strength and a weakness. Ratliff knew that his mobility would give him a slight edge over the Big Diesel.